In older times, especially in the Catholic tradition, people who were really trying to aspire to great things kept a skull on their desk to be reminded how close you are to being that. You have limited number of heartbeats in your life, it's a finite number. And you have a limited number of steps you're going to take in your life, it's a finite number, it can be calculated. What is your heart beating for? Where are your steps taking you? We don't need a skull on our desk. They're all over the place.
My name is Win Wallant, and I am one of the assistant national directors here with Father Rick. So when Father Rick came to Haiti, as part of Nuestros Pequeños Hermanos, the idea was to start an orphanage.
My job was to bring the program out of the country. And so I came, just got off the plane, didn't know anybody, didn't know any Creole, and just started working.
After that, it became pretty clear to him that the biggest problem facing the kids was a complete lack of medical care. So that's how the first hospital began, as a hospice. I guess once you start giving dignified care to sick children, you very quickly come to the next step of saving their lives, especially when you're Father Rick.
Father Rick decided to study medicine at 36. He was very brave. We started with just 2 pediatricians. Now we're a team of 15 pediatricians.
We run the largest hospital, pediatric hospital in Haiti. I might say the only one.
From those humble beginnings of clinics in the streets with informal schools, the programs have grown one steady step at a time. Overall, the organization provides 1,800 jobs, 28 primary schools, a beautiful secondary school, sewing for the 8,000 students that are in the St. Luke schools, an automotive shop, pasta making, bread making, medical oxygen we make ourselves. We're making peanut butter now, we make the cement block. To me, the most impressive thing about the programs is knowing how it grew. It wasn't a huge master plan. It was just consistently having eyes open, identifying the need, and then responding to it.
Right after the earthquake, there were needs for the women to deliver their babies. So we opened the maternity. When you see something and you're sure that it's going to make a difference, just do it. Time counts for people needing health care. A mother bringing a child here and finding care is the difference between life and death.
NPH takes care of children whose families are lost. We try to keep the nuclear family together, raise them all together so that they become uncles and aunts to each other's children and stay in their own country and offer back to their country what they can. That was the beginning of the St. Luke program. And the St. Luke is a completely native program. It's their culture. It's the bed they were born out of.
My name is Jean-Francois. I lost my parents when I was 3 years old. For me, NPH is my family. That's the only thing that I have. When I'm working with those kids, I always remind that was me. I was having people taking care of me, and that's why I gave all my heart.
This is where I'm living.
Who is talented? Who can you lean on? Who's going to stick to it no matter what happens? And then start putting the weight on them. Okay, here's your school, here are the keys, tell us what to do next. But what happens over time is a whole structure gets built up around people who are willing and able.
Before, we didn't care about the other people in the street. But with Father Rick, now we care. Like before, I will never go in Cité Soleil if Father Rick didn't explain me. We take them like a family. We work with them like a brother, like a sister.
Cité Soleil is often referred to as the largest slum in the Western Hemisphere. It's a really challenging place. There's a complete lack of sanitation. There's a complete lack of infrastructure. A population of 400,000 people. We now began St. Mary's Hospital in Cité Soleil. If the people are supported and given opportunities in the way that Father Rick supports and gives opportunities, they'll be able to work it out. It won't be called the largest slum in the Western Hemisphere for very long.
The philosophy, he used some time just to motivate us.
If not us, who? If not now, when? The idea is to start and do something and do it well, and then slowly start to do it better.
I'm the only foreigner in any position of authority, and I don't act or lead like I'm in authority. I pick up the dead from the streets like everybody else. I sweep the floor like everybody else. My bigger role is to completely enable, encourage, and educate, allow to come out the potential of the people here in Haiti, their visions, their dreams, their willingness to put all their heart and soul into the channels that will make the country a better place. We're at a moment now where if we can't find a way to finance Nuestros Pequeños Hermanos in the St. Luke programs, we're going to lose ground that it took 25 years to gain.
It's a vision that we share. It's something new, and we are proud of it. We are very proud of doing it with Father Rick.
He's changed so many things about how we think as healthcare providers. He's a transformative figure, and not only in Haiti, but I feel like in the world.
We should be grateful to him for the work he's doing. He gives you this energy back to struggle, to battle, because he believes.
If you're walking somewhere to preach, let your walking be your preaching. And Father Rick has been doing that for 25 years in Haiti alone. You know, if you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be? And if Father Rick isn't on your top 5, you better change your list. You got it wrong.
He makes everyone that he comes in contact with want to be the best version of themselves. You can't help but be humbled by how hard he works, how devoted he is to the people, and how focused he remains on meeting the need.
We would never have imagined this as the future, never in a million years. You trust in God, you trust in the goodness of people, you trust their dreams, you trust their ideas, you trust that when we take any next step, guided by all the principles that we've used for all of these years, including the humility to listen to somebody else, that it leads you to a good place, no matter what.